So there wasn't an instant forgiveness. I got out in 2009. We didn't. There wasn't an attempt at reconciliation until 2012, when I went to Paris to meet him, and that was the first attempt at forgiveness. But I was still in a place of, he owes me. He owes me his life. He owes me. He's a billionaire. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have been a billionaire. If I would have cooperated with the district attorney, he'd have went to jail, and heaven knows what would have happened to his career, right? So, you know, that's worth at least a couple $1 million out of the billion that you're worth. And interestingly enough, you know, one of the things that Cassie alleges in her lawsuit is that when, you know, he would assault her, then he would, you know, take her on shopping sprees. And so I saw that in Paris. He spent like $500,000 like in one day shopping for her. And then, you know, after I left.
She was around back then?
That's 2012.
Oh, 2012. Okay, yeah.
2012.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. That was the first attempt at reconciliation after I got out.
Mm-hmm.
I got out in 2009. And then it took a couple of years before I said, you know, we reach out. I was actually living in Israel at the time. And, but I felt he owed me something. And so it's like, you know, he probably gave me like 50 racks. And I'm like, you know, you can't be serious. Like, that's 10 years, 50 racks? Like, oh, man.
So that whole 10 years you were in jail, he didn't reach out to you at all?
He came to see me once, and I think I tried to spit in his face.
Okay.
In Rikers Island. So
that's probably why he didn't come back. Yeah.
I didn't want him to come back. I didn't even want him to come see me. I didn't even know he was coming to see me. They just brought me down in the lawyer's office, and you know.
So you did an angry bit.
I really, you know, my life was destroyed, devastated, and I was figuring out how to continue living, buried alive, and I didn't want anything to do with him. And yeah, there was a lot of hurt and a lot of pain in that, but I wasn't just sitting there. I'm angry. I sat there. I got into my spirituality, got into my Judaism. You know, I did the deal with Def Jam. You know,
$3 million,
couple $1 million. Put out Godfather Buried Alive album I love, and you know, continue living every day to get out. But yeah.